of all, we'll see. We had learned.
सर आपकी नहीं आ रही, आवाज सही से नहीं आ रही सर आपकी.
So first, let's see that what we had learned yesterday. Okay, in yesterday class.
Okay.
Okay. So we had learned Fibonacci series, how to
Yes.
make the power function.
Call by
We
value, call by
had learned
reference.
one call by reference. So before learning the call by reference,
Normal
we
and
had,
array.
yeah, normal versus list variable, and that's it, right? So what are the topics left so far? Uh, the topics, because we had written, the topics which were left, right?
Written. No. Yes. We have written.
We had written.
5 topics were there. We have just covered 2 till now.
So topics. The file yesterday might be that one. So it's a call by value, call by reference, argument, dot, and so please are done. Let me give you the homework. So your homework is for next class will be on 9th of May. Table function is find out the present in the list. So make minimum function. Present in the list. Just want the next. These are the homeworks for the next class. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So will you able to do the table function, or shall I tell you the logic of any one of them, or is it fine for you?
Sir, you can tell me the table function one only.
Okay. So what about the minimum and the maximum that you will be able to do, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you the logic of the table function.
Yes.
The table function. So let's say if someone enter the, let's say enters 3. Okay, so if I enter 3, okay, so I want to have stable like 3 going on, keep going on, let's say 3 into 10. So if I enter 5, that 3 will be replaced by 5. Okay. If I enter 6, that's then 3 will be replaced by 6. Okay.
6, yes.
Always 1, 2. It is getting incremented by 1 and will keep incrementing till 10. Right?
Okay.
Starts from 1 and keep increasing. It means I want to perform this multiplication. How many number of times?
3 times.
10 times.
No, 10 times. Yes, yes.
Yes. So it means I
Hmm.
need to perform the multiplication task 10 times. So if we
Hmm.
know in advance that how many number of times we'll be going to perform so and so activities, then
Hmm.
we'll always go with for loop,
Hmm.
right? So we'll
Hmm.
write the for loop, starts the I in range, it starts from 1, run till 11,
Hmm.
increment by 1. So it
Hmm.
starts from 1 and its
Hmm.
top value is 11, so it runs till 11 minus 1. Okay.
One.
Now in this, if I will write the statement print whatever your number, whatever your number, multiply
Hmm.
by I,
Hmm.
multiply by I. Okay. So very first time
Hmm.
the value of the number is 3, then
Hmm.
the value of I is 1. Second time
Hmm.
the value of number will remain same, but the value of I will be changed or will be incremented by 1, then it becomes 2.
Hmm.
Okay. So this will run
Yes, sir.
this multiplication task will keep, you know, performing till how many number of times? 10 times.
Hmm.
Okay. And at the last
Hmm.
we'll get the result, we'll get the result like what, like in this way, 3 6 something like that, right? But we want
Yes, sir.
to out, we want to have output like this. Okay.
Hmm.
So kind of output. Okay. That you
Hmm.
you will have to, you know, decide that how will I, you know, get the output in this way. That is a part of your
Yes.
homework. Okay.
Hmm.
Anything else shall I explain or will you able to do it?
Sir, I will be
Okay.
able to do it, sir.
Yeah, please try it. So let's move to the another part is the default argument function. Okay, so before jumping to the default argument function, so let me tell you why should we use default argument function. Okay,
Hmm.
so if we will not use the default argument function, then what problems we will be going to face. Okay,
Hmm.
just hold a second.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me, you know, take the medicine.
Yes.
Okay, so before jumping the concept related to the default argument, let's see why it is required. Okay, if we will
Hmm.
not use the default argument function, then what problems we are going to face. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let me open the your Python. So let's say we have requirement of of two numbers, sum of three numbers, and sum of four numbers. So Uncle, did you get the requirement or not? Ankur, is it audible? Hello. My Wi-Fi connection is, Wi-Fi is great. So could you please check now? Is it audible?
हेलो सर अभी
Yeah.
आई आवाज आपकी.
So
Yes,
I'm able
yes.
to hear you properly. Even when you are typing something, I'm able to hear your typing voice as well.
Okay, sir, but I am not able to hear you in middle sometimes.
Okay, so now is it audible? So if sometimes if you are not able to hear me, okay, just ping me on the Skype, okay?
Yes.
So we'll ask the question on the Skype itself, and we'll get the answer from you, right?
Okay sir.
Okay.
सर आप एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे, मैं ये सुना नहीं था मैंने.
Yeah, yeah. So let's say we have requirement to perform these three types of activities: sum of two numbers, sum of three numbers, sum of four numbers, right? So now, did you get the requirement or not?
Yes sir.
Okay. So now, to perform the sum of two numbers, you probably make a function by the name of sum v1 that takes how many values?
Two
A
values.
comma, right? Takes two parameters, right? Now,
Yes.
for three numbers, you will make the function sum v2, right? And for this function, you make another one is 3 a b c d, right? So it means whenever the person wants to perform the sum of three numbers, he has to remember the name of the function is sum v2. Okay. If someone
Yes,
wants to perform the sum of four numbers, then he has to remember the name of the function sum v3.
Okay.
Right? If by some reasons, if the person forget that which number is responsible to add four numbers, or which function is responsible to add two numbers, or which function is responsible to add three numbers, then he will be confused, right? He will be, he will come to us and ask, okay, so could you, Rajan or Kankur, could you please tell me which function is responsible for adding up the four numbers, for adding up the three numbers, for adding up the two numbers?
Yes,
right?
sir.
So in order to avoid, in order to avoid such kind of the issues or problems, will go with some concept. Okay, we'll use some concept, we'll use something that will be going to provide by the functions chapter, right? So that
Yes,
concept,
sir.
that something is known as the default argument function. Okay, so now I'm going to make the default argument function. Okay, so this is the, now to overcome discussed concern, we'll go with default argument function looks alike. How the default argument or what are the things that need to remember while making the function as default argument.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to make a default argument function is the sum. I will give the name of the function sum. I will not give the name of the function v1, v2, v3, something like that. Okay. We'll provide all the values a, b, c, d. and the
Okay.
and the very minimum requirement to sum of two numbers, we must at least pass the two numbers to get the sum, right?
Hmm.
That is the very minimum requirement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it means this is your sum function, something like that.
Hmm.
We will do something
Yes,
like
sir.
over here, E is equal to A plus B plus C plus D and return
Yes, sir.
E. E. So it means whenever you will call the function, the minimal requirement is to pass at least two values.
Hmm.
That is a minimal requirement, right? Now if you see here, what is this? This is the function calling.
Yes,
What is
sir.
this? This is the function calling.
Calling.
And what about this? This is the function
Definition.
definition, right?
Hmm.
This is the function
Hmm.
calling. Now in the function calling, I have just passed the two values, 10 and 20.
Yes, sir.
So 10 will go in A, 20 will go in B, and then
Hmm.
what about the then what will go in C? What will go in
Hmm.
D? Will it work or not? Will this kind of program run or not?
No, sir.
Tell me. Why?
No, sir. Sir,
Why?
because we haven't given a value to C and D, because we haven't defined C and D in this.
Yeah, we haven't passed the value. We haven't passed the value to C, and we haven't passed the value to D.
D.
Okay, and it will throw an error. Please pass the value to C and please pass the value to D, because your function definition is accepting how many parameters? Four parameters.
Four
And at the
parameters.
time of the function calling, you have passed just two values,
Two parameters.
right?
Hmm.
Did you get my point? So now,
Yes, sir.
but 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 as I said, the minimal requirement to perform the sum function is to pass only two numbers. Okay,
Hmm.
I want to make this program in to execute successfully.
Hmm.
Okay, so in order to make
Yes,
this
sir.
program successfully, I will pass the default value to C, that is 0, and pass the default value to D, that is also 0. Now in this case, if I miss or forget to pass the third value, okay, which will be going to in C, it will auto
Hmm.
take care. It will consider 0 and pass it to C.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
the same thing will be happen with D as well. Okay,
Hmm.
then it
Hmm.
returns returns what? It returns the result, 30,
Yes, sir.
right?
Hmm.
You can call like this: sum 10 comma 20 comma and then 30. So here I missed to pass the value to D, then it
Hmm.
takes 0 for D.
60.
Okay, and here it will display 60. If I will write like this: sum 10 comma 20 30 print 100.
100.
Okay, so here I pass
Hmm.
the value to C. So your
Yes, sir.
zero value is replaced by 30, and the D's zero value is replaced by 40. Right? If I forget to
Yes.
pass the value, or if I miss to pass the value, then it takes 0 for that, 0 for them, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Any doubt so far? So
No, sir.
now see, the person only has to remember how many names of function? Only one,
One.
right? Function has to
Hmm.
remember only just sum, sum, okay, and
Hmm.
it takes care all three jobs. It
Yes,
takes
sir.
care to sum of four numbers, takes care of sum of three numbers, takes care of the sum of two numbers. So
Hmm.
if there is no concept like default argument function, then the person has to remember all these things, right?
Okay.
So will So for 4 numbers, I will have to remember there is a function sum v3 which is responsible for adding the 4 numbers.
Hmm.
But by using the default argument function concept, we don't need to do we don't need to remember such kind of things. We will just make a
Okay.
function by just remember the function name sum, and it is
Hmm.
responsible for performing all your requirements, right?
Yes, sir.
That we discuss about how the default argument function looks alike, right?
Yes, sir.
Thing is, what are the key points that need to remember while making the function as default argument function?
Hmm.
Okay. First point is either all the function parameters will contain default value or last parameters. Now, for example, my function definition is sum a comma b c comma d. Okay.
Hmm.
This key point is saying either all the function parameters will contain default value, means either all the parameters, like this 10,
Hmm.
let's say 0, you can make it 0, you can give any
Hmm.
value, you can give even 90 as well. It totally depends
Yes,
on
sir.
you. Okay, so I'm just passing the result.
Hmm.
So now, so either all the function parameters will contain default value or last
Hmm.
parameters. It means if, for example, if sum a comma b comma c comma d. Now which parameter is the last? This one,
D.
right?
Yes.
So I will
Hmm.
make this one. Now if this is default, now these are left,
Hmm.
right? Now in this set of parameters, which one is the last?
Hmm.
C,
C.
right? Okay. So either last parameters, either
Okay.
last parameters. So now these two are left. So
Yes.
so out of them, which is last?
B.
Like this. Okay. Cannot write like this. So the next key point is that we cannot make middle parameter or first parameter function as default. Cannot do that like this.
Hmm.
Error. Okay. And we cannot, do like this. We cannot make the middle parameter or first parameter of function as default. If you will try
Hmm.
to do this, you will get an error. Right? So these are the
Yes.
two main key points. So either all the function parameters will contain default value or last parameters, and we cannot make the middle parameter or the first parameter of function as default, right?
Default. Yes.
Okay, so let's take the demo of it. Let's make some program on this. This is all
Hmm.
about the default argument function.
Hmm.
So this is your Ram's
Hello.
job. Yeah, is it
Yes.
audible? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just typing it, okay? So will not speak. So there is a function sum has passed only two values, from my friend, right? So here I'm getting the result. Something I'm going to copy from here. Java. So any doubt in the Ram's job or any doubt in the Sham's job?
No, sir.
I will try to run this program. It will print 30, 60, and 100. Okay, and I don't need to remember the different names of the sum function. I just remember only one name of the function, and that is sum.
So,
Yes, let me save first of all. So it's student third class. So, saved it. It is asking for saving again. Student. Yes. Now, which is 30, 60, and 100. Now, see the key point this. You cannot make the middle parameter or first parameter of function as default. If you will try to do this, you will get an error. Let's try to do
yes,
this.
sir.
So I'm just removing this part, right?
Okay.
So as per the second key point, this program shouldn't execute, and this program must throw an error. Let's run it. See, non-default argument function follows a default argument. So it means we cannot make the middle parameter as default, or we cannot make the first parameter as default. Right? There is a syntax error. Okay. So now if I will run this program now, will it run?
No. No, sir. D, sir, we shouldn't give D value 0 is equal to 0.
Yeah. So it will never run because here I have not passed the value to C and D. It must take 0 as default value, but I have not
Yes.
specified the default value.
Default value, yes, sir.
So now if I will run this program, it is working as expected.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubts so far? Beta function, the default argument function.
No,
So
sir,
now
no doubt.
okay. So now you can
Okay.
easily write the theory of the default argument function, how it looks like, what are the key points, and and in the example you can describe as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's all is well now. other things. Now this is also done. Okay. Now I'm going to discuss. So there is one more topic is the formal parameters versus actual parameters. Okay. So let me draw the figure. Let's say we have a function over here, def sum a comma b comma c, right? And right, e is equal to
Yes, sir.
a plus b plus c, and then the next statement return d. Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Here we have called the function num1 is equal to 10, num2 is equal to 20, num3 is equal to 30, and we'll use our result is equal to sum num1 comma num2 comma num3. Right. The last test will print the result of it. Right. Right. So now if someone will come to you and ask, so Ankur, could you please tell me which parameters are known as formal parameters and which parameters are known as actual parameters? Okay. So if you see this part, okay, so these
Yes, sir.
are known as the formal parameters.
Okay.
A, B, and C. How many formal parameters we have? We have 3 formal parameters.
3 formal parameters.
Whose names are the A, B, and C. And what about this num1 and num2? If I talk about this part, so these are the parameters. What are these? Num1, num2. Any doubts so far, beta?
No, sir.
Okay. Now at this point of time, if I will ask you, what is the difference between call by value and call by reference? And this is the very most important question, and it will come 100% in your exam. Not 90%, 99%, it will come 100% in your exam. So you must know the
Difference.
difference between them. What is the difference between call by value and the call by reference?
Yes, sir.
Let me just in the meanwhile to just think about them, and now in the meanwhile I will save all the files. Just give the 5 minutes to yourself and think about them. So one is about the third class. This is also done. What about this file? This file is also saved, I think so. Yeah, that's what they saved. Did you get the answer of it or not?
No, sir.
Okay. So now here is your call by value, right? The normal variables uses call by value concept.
Hmm.
And if I tell you about, you know what else? In call by value, change happens in formal parameters will not be back to parameters. Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in call by value, the change happened in formal parameters. If if you will try to change in the value of A, B, or C, that change will never pass to num1, num2, and num3. Right?
Num3.
So
Okay, sir.
these two are the differences of the call by value. So let's see the call by reference. Say variable, test variable uses call by reference. Right? We already discussed this thing in the last class. Did you get it or not? Hey Ankad, did you get it or not? We already discussed this thing in last class.
Hmm.
Your voice is so low, so seems that you won't be able to understand.
नहीं सर समझ आ गया.
Yeah.
वो इसलिए लो थे, वो पीछे पापड़ से हम बोल रहे थे, एक बहुत बड़ा कॉकरोच आ गया था साइड में, तो
Okay.
2 सेकंड के लिए हो गया था.
Okay. So in call by reference, whatever the change formal parameters reflect back to actual parameters. Right? These
Yes, sir.
are the different. Now if the question come for 3 marks, right, then just just give the 2 points, and then just give the example.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Okay.
You know very well know that how to give the example. Okay, and I already right. So these are the the basic stuff. What is the difference between them, and what is about the formal parameters and the actual parameters? Right?
Actual parameters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have done about different value and also done. This is also done. So let's move to the next topic, that is the keyword argument. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Topic, keyword argument. So what does it mean? What does it mean? Formal parameter name Okay. For example, there is a function show get info.
Hmm.
You know, accepting the name of the person and age of the person. Okay. And
Yes,
prints
sir.
the name of the person and then the age of the person, like this. As I said, it means to give the formal parameter name while calling the function. Call this function. Okay, I'm going to call this function. I'm passing the value, let's say Ankur, and here I'm specify the value 90. Okay, so this
Hmm.
go to the name. This value 19 will go to the age.
Yes, sir.
Used keyword argument. अभी तक मैंने यूज नहीं किया, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to write in this way: 19 comma Ankur. Will this program execute or not? Run.
Yes, sir.
And you said yes, right?
Hmm.
Now what about 19 and what about Ankur? So where 19 will go and where Ankur value will go?
19 will go in the uh, age of the person.
You tell me.
Yeah, it should. But according to def statement, it should go in name and the Ankur should go in age. But it won't be appropriate then.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking, will this type of the calling work or not? And you said yes.
No, no, no,
It won't work.
no, sir, it won't work.
Then it means according to you it will throw an error.
Yeah, yes, sir.
My job is to confuse you, right? And don't confuse yourself.
Uh, uh,
Think, think. Will this type of calling
sir, मेरे
work or
question.
I have not used the keyword argument concept at all, right? I have not used. मैंने अभी use बिल्कुल नहीं किया, right?
Hmm.
I just called
Yes,
the
sir.
get info function. In the first version,
सर
I
करेगा फिर वर्क.
करेगा work. तो अगर ये करेगा work,
हाँ.
then what about this 19? Will it go to age variable or will it go to name variable?
It will go to age variable.
Okay, so it means
अच्छा हमने कीवर्ड आर्गुमेंट यूज नहीं किया. It will go to name variable and Ankur will go to age variable.
okay. So now you have changed your mind. Earlier you were
हाँ.
saying that it will never work. Now you are saying it will work
हाँ.
again, or you will stay on your
No,
words.
no. I will say, sir. It will definitely work.
Yes, it will definitely work, and it says the name of the person 19 and the age of the person Ankur, which is
Ankur.
which is not appropriate at all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now
Hmm.
at this situation, you know, I want to make it appropriate. So in order to make it
Hmm.
appropriate, I will use the keyword argument concept,
Hmm.
right?
Yes, sir.
So to make above version of calling function as appropriate concept right.
Yes, sir.
Now how to use it? Question is how to use it. We'll write like this: get info, right over here, age 19, name. So what keyword argument means? It means to give formal parameter name while calling the function. To give formal parameter name
Okay.
along with
Calling the function.
actual parameters
Parameter.
value, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is my actual parameter. Okay. But now you can say that it
Hmm.
is the actual value because it is not
Hmm.
in the form of the variable. So that's why I will say as actual value. Okay. This 19 will go
Hmm.
to 8 and this will go to the name formal parameter,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So now
Hmm.
let's put this thing into the action. Make the program on them.
Hmm.
Then again, very boring part. Make the RAM job. Boring part I also felt sleepy. Oh, yes. This part completely at the RAM stop. Let me call this variant here. Out so far in the rounds job and in the shams job.
Hmm. Yes, sir.
Save this program student. Your third class keyword argument. Okay, so this is also saved now. Expected. Let me commented all this entire stuff. See over here, Ankur, get info is not defined. Get info. Okay. Use a small I. The name of the person. See the first version of calling function, the second version of
Yes,
calling,
sir.
okay, which is not appropriate, right? And the
Hmm.
third way,
Yes, sir.
which is appropriate now, right? This is
Yes.
this is
Yes,
this is
sir.
all about the keyword argument, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So let's wind up the class. So what we let's see that in the brief that what we discussed so far in the today's class. Okay, let
Hmm.
me see all things. So this is in the second class, right?
Yes, sir. No, third class, sir. Third class.
Third argument, yeah. This is about the third class. Class. This is this part is also covered, right? So any doubt in this?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
So there are, okay, so any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Sending you right away all the files over the email.
Yes, sir.
I'm even, I have uploaded the videos over YouTube as well. So after this session, we'll upload the
Yeah.
same on the YouTube. So just subscribe my channel,
Oh,
like it, and please
okay, sir.
do share, okay, with your friends,
Okay, sir.
okay, because there is now no way,
Okay.
to get the students. It's only you guys, just bring the students for me,
Okay.
okay. So I
Okay,
need a
okay.
cooperation from your side.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So okay, thank you, thanks in advance.
Okay.
Correct email ID ankurvela2003@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right email.
So let me save these files as well. So this we discuss in the third class. So let's see student code 12. So let's see import these files. Code. So third class discussion, keyword argument, formal verses, and default argument. Anything else?
Yes.
And
No, sir.
one more. There is one thing is left. That is your file, I think so. Your difference between the call by value and the call by
Call by reference. Yes, yes.
what is
Hmm.
that? Is that difference between call by value and the call by reference?
सर आपने वो उसके अंदर ही किया था उस वाले
Let me
अलग से नहीं बनाया था आपने उसका
this
कौन से
one,
में
right? This one. So let
हाँ
me
यस
save. So three class. Let's say it's already saved. Three class versus Ankur 12 folder. Why it is not displaying it? Here it is. Formal versus actual parameters, and it contains the different call by value and the call by reference as well. It contains,
यस
right?
यस यस
Default argument,
यस सर
keyword argument. So these three topics we have covered. So it
यस
means
सर
we have this stuff. Default argument. Where is the default? Yeah, we have this stuff, this stuff, this stuff, this. Yeah. So all going over there and so it's a Python. This is third class.
यस सर थर्ड क्लास
Yeah, it is sent, right? Okay,
यस
Ankur.
सर
Meet you on
ओके बाय
Saturday,
सर
next Saturday, and make
यस
sure
सर
you must, do the homework. So there are the three homeworks.
यस
Table
सर
function,
I will do the
right?
homework
You have 5 days, right?
यस
To
सर
do the.
ओके सर
Anyways, thank you so much. Okay.
ओके बाय
Bye,
सर
beta. Bye, bye, beta.